Good afternoon, Stage 2. We're going to be doing some art today, and it is Olympics themed, as you can see. It is an abstract piece of artwork as well. So the things you'll need is an A4 piece of paper, also a black marker or a texter, a lead pencil, coloured pencils, pens, crayons or texters, and also some sticky tape, and finally some foil. So to begin with, we're going to take some foil and scrunch it up and try and make an Olympian athlete. It can be a skater or a swimmer. Mine, for example, is a tennis player. And as you can see, I am just molding it into a tennis player, and I soon make a racket as well. Our next step is to grab a piece of paper and find something circular in your house, like a cup, and trace 5 circles on your page. They are going to be representing the Olympic rings, so you might need to grab a reference picture from Google to see where the rings cross over. So here are my rings completed. At any moment you can pause the video to catch up. So the next step is to trace a smaller circle inside those 5 circles that we just did. You can find something that is smaller in your house, or just be careful like I did. Once your Olympic rings look like this, we can do the background. For the background, you use your pencil again and you draw random lines and squiggles. Try not to draw too many, as it makes the next part a little more complex. You can overlap the rings and draw on top of them as well. Next, we grab our black marker and we place some paper or newspaper underneath what we're drawing on in case it goes through. With this marker, we're tracing over all of the lines, so it might be easiest to follow what you did, starting off with the rings and then all the other squiggles in the background. Once you have finished tracing, we're grabbing our little sculpture and we're tracing around the athlete in lead pencil. Here you can see my figure in pencil, and once that's done, you colour that figure in with the black marker. Remember to have some sort of paper underneath so no marker goes through. After you've made your Olympian's shadow, we're colouring in the Olympic rings with their corresponding colour. You can either pause the video and copy mine, or find a reference picture on Google to know what rings are what colour. Make sure the rings are completely coloured in, even if they have lines through it. The next step is the background, and we're just colouring each segment a different colour. You can also draw and colour in different flags from different countries in the background. For example, I've done Japan and Germany. The final step is to get some sticky tape and make it into a loop with the sticky side on the outside. To stick down our figure, you might need to stick it down at a few different points. Now make sure the figure is off to the left or the right of the shadow a little bit so we can see the shadow through. After that, your artwork is all finished, so keep them around and we'll hold them up in the next Teams meeting.